Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. I know we're a bit late, but it couldn't be helped. But we are here finally, and we're gonna go for some Enshrouded today to relax. I'm not sure how many of you have ever seen us play this because it's been a while. So let's just jump in and see how things are. I want to see how the game performs. It's been a while, and I've just noticed that the my graphics card is at 100%, which kind of doesn't make a lot of sense, but let's hope it does not cause us any problems. We still have about 4 rooms to finish for this build, which is about 800 hours long. Whoa. Let's bring the volume down a little bit. All right. So I want to try and finish a couple of things here, because on October we have the release of this. It's been a while. I know where we want to go. We have a renovation site here. This is the one we've been working, but I want to check 2 other spots before we go, because water is a very weird thing. Indeed, it's a very weird thing, and I want to see how much it has screwed up. Because for some reason, whether you play or not, water seems to misbehave constantly. So for today's session, I don't like this. We have water here apparently. Also, no, this doesn't look good. No. We'll give it a try on balanced graphics, not performance. That's a little bit better. Alright, looks like okay, we have some overflow of the water here, which it does not justify water being over, because it's clear that it's under here. Okay, well, we'll deal with this at another time. Looks alright. Of course, this would be empty. Of course, why would ever be filled? But it's higher than I expected. Okay, this is probably gonna take it a week to fill. Whoa. Okay, that looks bad when we're flying over. Okay, this looks alright. It could be higher. I mean, the water is designed to be higher here, but okay. So it's not as bad as I thought. Okay. Let's check on this room here, which is a complex room, this one. This hasn't filled properly. Okay, so I'm assuming this will fill in the next couple of hours. To be for this, oh, up here. This is filled okay. Okay. It's I mean, besides the lake, which should be really filled up, everything else seems to be okay-ish. I need to check that one. Okay. If that's filled to the top, we're good. If it's not, let's see. Give it a second to load. I mean, this base is enormous. Oh, it is filled to the top. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so it's only the lake that has an issue. Okay, we're good. I am happy. Alright, let's go and see where we are with this huge room. Wow. We have 4 rooms to finish. I mean, renovate, not rebuild. And this is the one we left, and this is the biggest one. Also, I've been told new expansion in October. We're getting lava. I hope they also bring a tool that we can replace all this into lava. That would be great. So I know we're doing the left side first. I can see we have some blue stuff at the end, means we are building something there. We also were dealing with some water stuff here, which I think we've yeah, we turned it off. Yeah, I remember this. Water was running under here, and it was meant to come somewhere at the end. Just yeah, yes, it was running down here, was meant to fill this. There's still some water here, but that wasn't working. I was meant to destroy all this and redo it. Okay, when the time comes, we have a ton of work to do here. So let's see where we left it. I know we finished this room more or less, and the top of it looks okay. Looks okay, and the top, I mean, the little decorations will get them done later. Just trying to get the basic stuff done. Right, here we're not done. We haven't finished this section here. Okay, so I suppose this is the third one. Okay, I suppose this is where we start, but we have finished the top. Okay, which is good, and across. Okay, we got this part here. And we are here. We haven't finished this section and across. And we have finished the half the top. We haven't done the across part. And down here. Okay, so I suppose we can finish those rooms today. Okay. Haven't done any water stuff on this side. Okay. Let's get cracking with this. Alright, let's focus on the bottom stuff at the moment, so at least we can finish something. So we're halfway here. Okay. Now, let's try and remember. Yeah, let's try and remember how we use everything here. Yeah, we don't want snapping. And that is wrong. What's the undo button on this? I gotta check this room to remember a bit of the dimensions. They come a little bit more forward, okay. And it's gonna take me a while to get used to this again. I don't know, it's, it doesn't feel right. I think that's the distance, okay. That's the back. How the hell did I design this? Okay. I think this game I should never stop playing it. I need to be playing this at least once a week, so I don't forget the controls and what I'm doing. I'm gonna need some boxes. I don't know if I have any boxes, because it would be nice to fill all these things up so we can finish it. So we need more boxes. I never pledged. We might find some boxes. Let's see if we can pick up some and just finish this section. We should start building some. Where is my mod thing? Gonna be bear with me for a moment. I'm having some difficulties with this game when it's full screen to switch to the right monitor. I need that. Okay. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we need. Okay, that's that. Trying to check if the music plays on stream. Okay, it does, but the in-game sound is extremely loud. Okay, that's that. This seems to be working. Yeah. Have we got any empty boxes left here? Like, I might have picked up all the empty ones already. Yep. Okay. few. A few. One. Pounds. Goes up if they're empty. We'll make some new ones. Another one empty here. Cleared all this. Yeah. We cleared it, we destroyed everything. This is a section we need to move all these have materials. We need to move all this to the new room. I'm just checking for any empty boxes here. We built this, but it's not very functional, and we'll shield this area off, and we'll see in the future if we can repurpose it at some point. But at the moment, it's gonna pick up all the boxes, declutter this area. Oh, we're full, okay. Some stuff, okay, that's fine. So we're gonna have to do a few fast travels back and forward. Still crouching. And when we're done with this side, then we're gonna go and do that side. This room actually made me promise that we're not going to be doing any more mega structures. It's just really like way it's too tedious. Oh yes, and I forgot that when we do this, so need to be a little bit higher so things can actually snap. I need to get used to the controls. Remember if, there is. I was trying to remember if there is a button to move them directly down there, and there is. 2 boxes. No problem. We have yeah, we have some of these. Hold on a second. Go under the boxes. Okay, I think we're done this one. What I was looking for. Go grab some more boxes. And we'll be right back. Ah. Okay, we're full. I'm going to deposit those. Just to give you a scope of this new room, it's meant to have 1,400 boxes, and the current place we were when we're moving it, it's at 800. So we got a lot of boxes to move. Right now I'm just picking up the empty ones. There will come a point I'm gonna have to empty my inventory and just start moving all the materials over at some point. But this has a long way to go until it's ready. And this is one reason why I said that we're gonna try not to. Once we finish the 4 or 5 rooms we need to renovate, and this is the biggest one. Probably we're not. I'm gonna try not to do any more mega rooms anymore, because it's just after a while they get just tedious to repeat a lot of things in these rooms. So if I can finish just the ground stuff today here, maybe a little bit on those extensions we have to do on the left side, I'll be happy for today. We also have to do some minor little changes to a lot of the NPC rooms. I gotta keep an eye on the water stuff as well. That lake has been a really bad room for us. It's never one day is full, one day is empty. It's been extremely annoying. Lake. Okay. More boxes. We need more. I mean, what's 1,400 boxes, right? Nothing. And it took me so long to design these rooms, and it took me like 10 minutes to destroy them. Find the empty ones. I don't know. I'll never get used to where exactly is the point you need to aim for these things to get the second option. Full is up empty. Full 2. Oh my god, gotta move all these. What is up empty? Yeah, we're almost full. Okay, we can move for now. We can move for now. Oh. Renovation and rebuilding is annoying because it's copy paste. It's not creative, but it has to be done. It has to be done. Done, so we are here. Okay, that looks done. Okay, that's the last one on the ground floor for this section. Ah, I need one of those. Fix the boxes now. Carpenter. Nope. Carpenter. Ah, carpenter. No, that's not the one. This is the ones we do. Something's dying. How are these things called? It is enormous. Okay. Oh, now that I don't have to run back and forward to get some. Finish this in a second. We can fill this up. Hi. I'm back. Hmm. Yep. Missing one here. Okay. Trying to make more of those tablet thingies. Do I have any on me? Okay. Let's go craft more. I think we craft this once here. Ah, yes. That's enough. At least slowly now, this is starting to get shape. Trying to finish as many sections as we can today. Oh no. Where's the other one? No. No. No, 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 no. Which one is it? This one's... Okay, let's put these things on. I think I have a box. Yeah, yes, I do have a box here. Let's put some of these things. Currently not using. Now we can make more boxes.
Hello.
Trying to think what else we need. Okay. How you? I think we can make it there. Nope. We haven't done this section either. Oh my god. Shit. Anyways, we'll come back to this section later. Try and finish this section first. Okay. I'm adding the boxes on these ones because the ones underneath them are finished. So we can call that section done. The other side that we had a lot to do, well, it's just the boxes there. The room is finished, so we can place those ones later. Yeah, don't fall down. Come on. Glitchy little thing. Those here as well. Will we put them here? So that's the first two sections. I have the bridges, they're done, the top is done. Oh, here we've done them differently. Oh, no. I suppose the top one looks better, but high. Definitely better. Oh, might as well fix it now. I know we've done some of the ones on the bottom, but yeah, that looks better. It's less confusing as well. Well thing.
Just grand.
Hey Bobby, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Hey, hi, welcome. How you doing today? And the angle sometimes so annoying. Let's just finish this line. We'll correct the rest of them. It shouldn't be too much. Yeah, not bad. Just a bit tired from work today, but I thought to come and chill on Enshrouded today. Yeah, this is room number 27. This is not the whole base. This is just one room of the base. This is my new... I had a crafting room and a vault, so I've decided to join them together at some point a couple of weeks back. Yeah, the base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fully upgraded things. This is room 27 or something. This is the new storage room with all the construction basically. So I can expand into something massive. This room it's like 5 times this size. I had to cut it in 3 different layers. I can show you the one below in a minute. So you get the scale of it. There is this room, one in between, and there's one more underneath it. That was one room. The plan here was to make a throne room with an abyss, but it wasn't working very well. You know, I'm not a great designer myself, so I've decided to change it into 3 rooms. So bear with me for a moment. I just want to see how much of a fuck up I've done with all the labels here. Yeah, these are also wrong. So I'm trying today to finish the left side of this room, do some of the detailing, you know, the boxes, the templates. It's a huge room, very repetitive. Yeah, what I mean is, like, I have a great idea, but it's sometimes it's a little bit difficult to bring it into you know, from your mind into the game, because, you know, you see some builds people did Moria and they did like you know, the Eiffel Tower, and they all look so amazing. And but what we're trying to do here is to have something we like but not copy something from real life, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people do resorts that do, you know, Tolkien buildings. We're trying to keep it dwarven because we like dwarves, and just do things that are realistic, if you like, but we're not trying to copy something. I've seen some people that have been doing castles, real life castles and stuff like, which still look amazing, but I thought to try and do something, you know, let's say original or different. So let me just fix this line here, and I'll go show you the room below, which is the biggest room on the on this base. Because this is a big one. We have bigger and we have smaller, but this is a big one. The other one is the biggest. And the reason why you see me delaying is because if I don't do some stuff sometimes when I think about them, by the time I come back up, I will have forgotten. Okay, so these are the first 2 rooms. Oh shit, this one. So just give me a minute. So I know, I mean, if I do these templates here, move them on the top, then I know the first 2 rooms are done. Then we come check the rest, and then we'll do another check on the top, and we'll move on. So this room, while I'm doing this, to tell you about this room a little bit, is it's gonna be the new production room, and in the same time the vaults. The old vault had about 800 boxes limit. This one is about 1400 limit, so it should accommodate for any new expansions as well. So the way this is working is that like here we have all like the blacksmithing stuff, and we're gonna have mannequins, as you can see, working and carrying things. I'm gonna put clothes on them at some point, And then the next section is like all the furnaces, and then the next section is something else. So every section produces something, and then it gets stored on the according storage room here and across. And across here we have exactly the same thing, which I haven't really even started. Right, as you can see, there's no dividers, there's nothing yet, which continues the production. So at the moment it has all the tools, and so whatever these things produce specifically, it goes in that section over there. And then the general things like, you know, stone, metal, we mine, they're gonna go here on the main storage on these 2 floors, which, as you can see, I have to put a ton shit of boxes at some point. I also made a bit of an elevator here for that. And I'm not gonna tell you the story because every room has a story, but this is the biggest room down here. This is the necropolis. This is the city of the dead, which I'm just gonna go this way because it's a better view. So this is a 9-story Yeah, I mean, I've done all the story, all the I didn't find all the things, but I've done, you know, all the quests, all the explorations. You can see my map is 100%, even on the areas you can go. We cheated a bit just to have it. I'm missing a few things, but I've done, you know, I have about 1,000 hours on this game so far. But this is the necropolis. It's 9 floors. I'll just dive down so you can see how big this is. And you know, this is meant to be lava for the lights. I'm waiting for the launch as well, so I'm trying to finish some stuff before that. And we also have a graveyard here. No, I'm not gonna do a restart. No, this is a almost 800 hours of build, dude. Like, this is 9 floors, because like we dug all this out, then we did the floors and the rooms, and then we did the stone outside, and then we did the pillar. And the pillar has a mini game in it. So if you find the door to it, you can play the game. We have interactive stuff. Yeah. We have hold on a second. If I go to the base, we have a maze. We have a training room. We have like aquariums, lakes underground, farming area. I can show you 1 or 2, because if I do the whole tour, it takes like if I don't do the 36 hidden passageways, I think it's about 45 minutes to show you everything. I can show you a little bit at the beginning, because I really don't want to do a 45-minute today. I just want to do my boxes and move forward. I do have a video on my YouTube, but so this is the outside, right? Custom made, the waterfall and everything, and the rest of the base, 27 rooms plus, is inside the mountain. There's nothing outside except this little section here. So everything is there. But let me I'll tell you what though, I will show you a weird little bit that we have. Yeah, that's what I do. I keep making rooms, then destroy them, and then make new ones to fit better. But so this is the waterfall up there. I suppose we'll show you a little bit. We can go up there. So the base has a lot of hidden passageways. Some of them are a little bit tricky. Also, don't understand, after the update, I can't close the doors. There we go. Nope. I suppose if I go right next there. It's kind of weird how the doors close. So for some parts you have to find the hidden access to them. So it's a base that you have to look around and find hidden doors, trap doors. Yeah, I want to check the water level. Yeah, it's filling up. Yeah, it has a little bit more to go. It's annoying how the water runs out if you don't play for a few days. I just want to show you the view from the top here. We have some nice things up here. So okay, I give you a tip about the water, okay? Actually, I can give you 3-4 tips about the water so you are aware of it. First of all, make sure any container that you do that it's 100% watertight. Like, make sure you leave not even 1 pixel in luck. If you're missing 1 pixel, the water will run out and will flood your entire base. It can be a pain in the ass. Also, the water now runs constantly after the last update. And also the water has absorption rates. So if you put water and you put sand underneath it, the sand will absorb water at a specific rate. So you may not fill, let's say, a container if you put a lot of sand or you put a lot of dirt. So different materials absorb it differently, and you have to calculate for that a little bit. Yeah. And this is this up here. This is why I'm just checking a few things, because I have water all over the place. Yeah, this place is a real life memorial. We have a friend of mine's grandmother buried over there. So I made this for him from up here. This is how the outside of the base looks from up here. What did I want to show you on this? Yeah, that's the outside. Whee! I'm not happy with it much. So this is the main entrance. I'm just gonna skip a few. I'm just gonna do a run very quickly. Then this is our flea market. Then up there you have like a very quick library. Something for you guys to eat. What I hate is this: how the game cannot load. It cannot load everything. That's what I hate. The base is so big, it cannot render my entire base. So the hidden passageways like this one is seen. I don't like it. And oh, the doors are closed. That's a good thing. This is our library. It's a 3-story library. And this is our X crafting room. This is the one I need to renovate. I had the crafters here. This is my staircase, which I'm really proud of. If you've seen Harry Potter or the painting with the twisting stairs, I got the idea from there. It took me a while to build it. I was getting lost myself. And then you come to the hub here. So you have the vault this way. Then you have the farmer area. This is for the plants. My NPCs have a house everywhere. And then the animal farm is that way. And yeah, you need to have a background story. I mean, I have for this one. This is my aquarium. No fish, because the fish come out. They haven't fixed the barriers yet. So the fish swim out and they die. That's kind of weird. So don't put fish. And this is for every NPC, a house for every NPC. Yep, and I made them a... Oh, the door is open here. See, there's a door here, but you can't see it. See how I'm getting stuck to it? The game just cannot load it. And this is my pool for the NPCs. It's almost filled up. I have a jacuzzi over here. They have a little pool bar they can eat in the water. And this is the only room I've managed to physically make a proper draining system. You see all these things here? If there is a flood upstairs or downstairs, the water runs down and goes in here. and there's drains underneath. I'll show you one last thing because I have a lot of things. This is the last thing I'm going to show you, and I'm going back to my building, which I think you will like. So if you explore this base, as you can see, it's not easy to find everything. I have created even an underwater paradise, which you know, you have to navigate. This took me quite a while to make this and find all the little passageways here, which for most of these you require to have the swimming gear, otherwise you're probably going to die if you can't swim fast. And there should be a door here. Yep. And then you come here and you can see the other areas, and you gotta figure out how you get into it. And this is the maze, which you have to explore. Which I think it's flooded, but it doesn't matter because it looks better. And you can explore the maze. Good luck with this, because this is a bitchy maze. We had one was a little bit different than this, but I've decided to work on this a little bit. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just running around. It's one of the things, but it's complete, you know, and you can explore. And there's another 20 rooms for you to explore, and about 36, 37. Ah, that's what I wanted to show you. Now I remember. Hold on a second. I want to show you this, because I think you'll appreciate this one, because you talked about RP and the lore. That's why I went to the waterfall. Just remember. Let me show you this. You mean like to build in something existing? There's a lot of people that do that stuff. Who raised this one? Ugh. People. So you played this before, yeah? Yeah, that's what I've built. That's what I've built my first one. So you mean like down here? Yeah, that's what I did my first one. Yeah. It was a small 2-story house with stone, and that's when I got my first kind of feel for making like hidden passageways and stuff. You know what I tried to do in that area? When you come out on your left side, there's some ruins. So when I made my house, it was a 2-story house, and I had a lot of those swinging things as well in there. It was like a huge barn. I made an underground passageway from the house. I dug all the way to the left side where you have the first NPCs, and there's like a destroyed village there. And then I started making more and more and more and more. I wanted to do bigger and bigger stuff. So this, I'm assuming you've done the dungeons in this game, yeah? Like, what are they called? I keep forgetting the names. Hollow holes. You've done hollow holes? I'm just gonna wait for you to answer that, then I'll show you. Oh, you haven't? Okay, so you know there are like a couple of dungeons, they're all called hollow holes, with the bigger and stuff. So at some point we had an idea. We wanted to actually connect this base to the dungeon, but the dungeon itself is an instance, so we couldn't. But in our efforts to do that, this is a very long run. You can see how many hours we'll be digging. Like, you can see how long we've been digging on this game. Probably gonna run out of stamina doing this. So I tried this to make it look like an abandoned mine shaft. I need to work a little bit on the design here, a little bit more, but... Alright, so we did manage to connect our base to the dungeon. Yep. See, our base has a direct access to the dungeon. This is the teleport area for the dungeon. And the yellow line is the limit where we can build, which means I plan to renovate this. I want to make a staging area for our expedition. It's directly connected to our base. We even have a... When we were digging, we made some mistakes, so we're gonna fix this at some point. Yep. You know, no more need to go outside, climb the mountains. Yeah. We have I think we've done a good job, but we just need to do more. But the problem is that these things are very time consuming, and I pretty much do all this alone. I have a friend that helps me dig sometimes, but that's it. We've never had like a group of people. So this is, I would say, like, let's say 90% solo base. My friend only likes to dig, and he helps sometimes to bring things in from other servers and move some boxes, but... So that's just part of the base. Well, yeah, I mean, that would be good for me. I'll use less altars, but I wish there was a way to... I mean, they're gonna get bigger. Mine are just like, I've measured them exactly at the edges, so if they make them bigger, then they're gonna overlap, which is not a bad thing. But I'm gonna lose some space using them, and I can't move them. I cannot move them. Oh, since you said you're looking for ideas, here's another idea for you. Since I don't have to go anywhere, I just have to teleport. This is something you might want to do on your future bases. This is my game room. So it's still loading a little bit. I need to fix a few things, like all these plants there, because I've been building some rooms around it. But this is a fully working chessboard, because every item you can pick it up and you can put it in your inventory and you can play if you want to. Chess is easy to learn to play, it's hard to master it. And here you have battleships. And the next one here is score 4. You can use these blocks with snap and just go into place. We took a lot of time to get that working perfectly with snap. And you know, you start playing, you have the ladder to go up and play. Yeah, we got some stuff. Yep. The ceiling is also decorated, pixel by pixel. I keep saying this is the last thing, but I kind of like my base anyways. You know what? When the fisherman came out with the last expansion, we said, let's make a house for the fisherman, and this is what we did. Look at this. We wanted to make a place for the fisherman, one NPC, and we made this. This is the room for the fisherman. So we did give him a house, right, and a barbecue and a storage, and then we also gave him this. This is the fun part. Look. You can sit down here, right? Let's say you were in the game with me, like go first person, and then you can watch me play with this. Whee! So yeah, this is the fisherman area. So we thought, make a little room for the fisherman, you know, but we need to have water so he can fish. So we make all these lakes around here, right? And then we made a bigger lake, which it has a problem. It keeps emptying up for some reason, so I'm waiting for it to fill up again. Yeah, and this is connected to our magical underground forest, which I think is the most beautiful room we have. This is our magical forest. This took me about, I think it took me about 3 months to finish. The view is better from the other balcony, to be honest, but... yeah, this is our forest. This is the room for, well, or the area, if you like, for the NPC May. This is where May lives. Wishing well, temples. I think it took me 2.5, 3 months to do this. So, if you ever want, feel free to stop by the server and roam around, find the hidden passageways, explore the rooms, have some fun. And again, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Right, back to work then. Because these rooms ain't gonna finish themselves. Have fun, thanks for stopping by, dude. Nice talking to you. Alright, let's see the top. Okay, that one is done the right way. You too. That one is done the right way. Good. Here we have a problem. This is the room we did recently. Crap. Let's try and do this right. Okay, let's see the next one. Oh, you go up in this or? Ah, okay, and that one's good. Next. Ah, this one doesn't even have them. Okay, excellent. Ah, come on. Oh, I'm almost out. Ah, we haven't fixed the passage here. Okay. Let's put the 7 that we have. Okay. Is this one correct? This is wrong. Ah, come on. That what happens when you start doing something and you pick up on the wrong thing you did 3 months ago. At least we caught it early and we don't have to do, you know, 2,000 boxes. Okay. Well, a goal is to finish the bottom first. That's where we left it. Right. Let's finish fix this section. Hey Tibbs, good evening. How you doing? Well, welcome home. Yeah, I'm just trying to finish some sections here and remember how we actually build in this game. Well, didn't forget how to build. What I mean is I'm trying to remember the controls and, you know, remember exactly what we were doing, where we left it. I mean, there's a lot of things we do. But it was time to jump back into Enshrouded. Try and finish some stuff. I got 4 rooms to finish, and this is the biggest one. So as long as I can make some progress today. I mean, I'm almost done with the left side on this. Actually, I might be able to finish this left side, all of it today. Be some good progress. and then do the same on the other side, and then fix the water problems and move on to finishing the vault area, and then is the crafting one, along with some minor updates. I want to put the new kitchen in the farm area and stuff. Alright, so that's the last one. On the bottom is done. Just a few things on the top here. These are wrong. How's your schedule doing? Any time for gaming these days yourself, or you one full workaholic? Oh, that's nice. No. It's funny, isn't it? I'll tell you why I'm laughing at it, because like we all quit Return of Reckoning and stuff, and then we go back into it. I mean, Warhammer is addictive. But there's so many other, you know, there's other options if you don't feel comfortable with it. Like, you can still play, you know, Chaos Gate, it's 40k, you can play Battle Sector, you have the one you play, Martyr thingy. There's a lot of games. Space Marine 2, which has some PvP as well. But it's unique, isn't it? Well, I don't like it either, but you know, I don't like either how they're pushing all the Destro stuff, but I think we can survive that. I mean, like, I'm still killing people and kicking their asses, despite the fact that they have an advantage. Now, I mean, like, I'm playing this, and I was thinking about this today. And I'm trying to find a better sniper build, because I don't have a lot of like HP. I think we can modify it in several ways to compensate some of the nerfs they did, and then we can still be on top. Hey Liz, how you doing, buddy? Oh, thank you for using your Prime on this channel, dude. Appreciate the support. Where you've been? I know you're gonna say I've been busy, but where you've been? Yeah, I mean, I hate the changes, but I like the game, and I like how I can always overcome the nerfs they do. Kind of love the challenge. I'm already working on something on my head, like I want to remove, for give you an example, I want to remove all the critical and start building more on like direct damage, not depending on crit, which can be hard to get the damage out, but we have to compensate for losing it if we move away and stuff. See, one little misplacement. Liz, when are you gonna have time to play? You should consider, if you go back to our tips, you need to consider doing more open world PvP. I have no idea. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tips, honestly, I don't think I'm doing something other people, like something that other people are not doing. I'm here, I play, I am open to everybody, I invite everybody. I don't know. And I don't know if there's something I can do. I'm here, the base is here, I'm open if anybody wants to come play. But then we have people who say something like, I can't build for shit, I want to do the campaign, I want to... Like yesterday, somebody joined me on the Warband and he was on Discord, just to give you an example. And we were playing together, but I would say if you watched the VOD yesterday, 60% of the time the guy was in front of me, wasn't following me, shooting the wrong targets. He was doing his own gameplay in the group, like a lot of people don't. But I don't know how other people build communities where like those guys are there to play with the streamer and they help him out, you know, grind resources, give him information, whatever. I've never had that. I'm always been here, but somehow people don't want to play with me. I don't know. I got used to it. I mean, I'm still trying, but I don't know. I mean, it's not just Enshrouded. People don't play with me on RR either, or any other game that I do. I mean, we have examples in the past, you know, like I would ask for a healer and nobody comes up, and then another streamer that probably is playing at the same time as me asks for a healer and gets 25 lineup. It's it is what it is. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I gotta remove that one. Yeah, we have a lot of work here. But as always, tips, you cannot force people. All I can do, I think what anybody can do is just, you know, be there and be open about things. If people want to join you, they will join you. Ah. I know this feels... Okay, we're back. Well, that was an unexpected little crash that happened there. Gotta do some research because both my streams seems to be crashing a little bit. I think we lost the 24/7 channel as well. That one crashed too. I'm gonna have to look into this crisis again. There must be an update or something. Sorry about that. I'll spend some time after the stream here to see what's going on. Okay, almost done with this section too. Let's place the tags. Oh, running out of tags again. And we need so many freaking boxes.
Hello.
Alright, more tags. So I'm still thinking, why did it crash again? Not stressing anywhere. It has memory, it has everything. Anyways, I suppose we figure out at some point. Alright, so we finished the bottom, we finished the top. We just need some tags, and now we have to do the bridges. Gotta remember how we did them last time. Oh, and this is where we need tags. One light. One light. Okay, that's done. Bridges. Okay, let's have a look on this side. Uh-huh. Huh? Those. Ah, it's gonna piss me off, this one. No. don't have those pillar thingies. I think I had them and I dropped them somewhere in here. There they are. Okay, let's replace that. And I need some lights, which I don't seem to have here. Okay.
Hey. Hello.
Hello. Lights. Oh crap. Well, looks like I'm gonna need some more lights. Those lights, need to craft some more. Like 10. Oh. Apparently we were missing some rails. Really? Okay, I need the light. Where is the light? We need another light here. I've run out of lights. So, okay, this is the last one. Oh, we'll actually be finishing at least this left side section before we start the one on the right. Good. One step closer to finishing this. That's why I should have placed this this flooring first, because when you do it first you can run on it and you make it straight. Now well, you gotta do things in the right order. Now it's a little bit more annoying to do. wrong. And that one is wrong again. There we go. Hey. I'm gonna go grab some light because I can't see anything there. Run, Forest! Run! Meep, meep.
Oh, hey. Hello.
2 of those, a couple of those. Okay, here we go. The light first, please. Eggs. I'm doing better with snapping this time around. Because if you've been in my stream before, you probably know that I complain a lot about snapping in this game. Alright, let's we gotta get across here. Temporarily, let's go with this. Things are coming out. Very good, and this one is wrong. Yes. And we also don't need. Oh, well, I need that. Oh wait. What I don't need is this. Excellent. Hold on a second. I gotta drink some coffee on this. Hold on a second. Ow. Time flies. Okay, this section. Hey, hi Jason, good morning. How are you doing today? Alright, looks like we finished this section too. I'm alive. I don't know about kicking. I had an extremely, I don't know if it's bad. Let's just say I had an extremely annoying couple of days, Jason. I can bring you through them if you want to. You can judge how annoying they are or if they're bad. I don't know. It's been definitely weird. All right. So let's start on Friday. So Friday was like a half working day because it was a bank holiday. So they asked me to go and work in the morning instead of the afternoon, but I had to arrange some stuff to do in town. And because, you know, like when you go to main town, finding a parking spot is really difficult. I've decided to take the bike and go. So I took the bike, no problem. I went there, I've done all the stuff I need to do, some shopping, whatnot. And then I came back around 11 o'clock to work until 5. So about 6 hours, right? I done about 80 miles. Okay, so everything was fine on the bike. Then at 5 o'clock I tried to go home, put the keys on, no battery, dead. So I had to dump it and walk home. Then on Saturday I went to bed at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I woke up at 7 o'clock on Sunday in the morning. Right, so I kind of lost my entire Saturday. And then Sunday I did a stream and whatnot, and then I went to bed at 7 o'clock in the afternoon and I woke up today at 6. So I lost another day. So those two together, I lost one of my days on the weekend. So it kind of feels weird because I never sleep more than 4 to 5 hours. To sleep like 14, 16 hours was... I feel more sleepy now. Okay. And then Sunday morning, I took the car because, as I said, the bike was out of commission. And it's also bank holiday in the weekend. There's nothing I can do about it. And it was fine. And then today, I took the car, fine, put my music on, put the windows down. I went to work, I park, and at 2:30, I go, I put the keys in the ignition, turn them around, everything is black, no battery whatsoever, 100% drained. So I had to walk like a mile and a half, maybe 2, in the heat we have at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And the garage guy said, yeah, no worries, you should give me a call, let's go together, I'll put a new battery on your car. So he came over, puts a new battery on the car, it works, and it says, look man, it looks like it's not charging, so you gotta take this to, you know, a car electrician, because the guy does engines and stuff. I'm like, okay. So I drive 1 mile, dude, 1 mile. I park outside the electrician. So actually I park like maybe like, let's say 10 feet further, right? And I go to talk to the guy. He was busy. I had to wait like 10-15 minutes, Jason. And he says, okay, look, bring the car in, like in the store, right? And first thing tomorrow morning, because they were closing, is gonna be your car. I'm like, okay. I go to the car, put the key in, brand new battery, turn the key around, dead. I mean dead, not even the lights come on, like black. Right? So he brings some jump cables, we charge it, then I have to do the circle of the square, so because, you know, I gotta go around to go in the front door. And I did 3 sides of the square, and I stopped because I need to go in the main road. You know what I mean? It's busy. And the car stalls and everything goes black. So I had to get down out of the car and push it myself, and it was downhill to park it there. And then I had to walk home again. So I have no bike, I have no car. My wife's car is yet not fixed. We're using it, but we have to take it back in the garage, which is out of the question right now. And you know, I gotta find a way for her to go tomorrow morning at work and me to go at work. So I think one of us is gonna have to walk tomorrow. So I don't know if it's a bad day or it's just a weird day, man. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. This thing about electronics, and right now, just before you came, both my OBS crashed at the same time. The 24/7 and this one crashed together, and I had to restart both streams. It's just, I can't get a break, man. Like seriously, I just cannot take you know, get a break when it comes to electronics and stuff. I don't fiddle around with them. I don't do anything weird. I keep them updated, you know, maintained and everything the best that I can. And it's just not working, dude. I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? I'm not even, you know, let's say like I'm not even pushing the machines to the limits or whatnot. And somehow it just nothing ever works for me. I don't know what else I can do. So I'm a little bit more tired today because of, you know, I'm not very athletic, as you know, and walking in the heat and all that. It's but other than that, you know, everything's okay. At least my base here is doing okay, except the water. But I think we're used to it. Now let's see, can we actually pick this up or? So I'm looking forward to the next electronic disaster that's gonna come my way. I mean, it's not like a big problem. It's just the inconvenience of not having a vehicle to go where you need to go and do the stuff you need to do in peace and quiet. Doesn't come out exactly. I have a bit of a gap here. I will fix it. We'll fix it. I think that's the wrong wood. Okay, it wasn't the wrong wood, it was the right one. Well, yeah, mine is 25 years old plus the car, so there's no guarantees. I pay for everything. I mean, I did order a new car. Yeah, this is the only reason why I actually got a job now, and I can do my schedule and streaming and stuff. The fact that we needed to buy a new car because mine, as you heard, is already shit. Hers is already broken. I'm like, we gotta get a new car, man. You know, if something happens, God forbid, to my mom, we need to go to a hospital or whatever. One is out of battery, the other one is leaking oil and whatever. It's gonna be a huge issue. So I got the job because I need to pay the installments for the next 11 years. So my wife's salary is not enough for the way things are here. So I had to get the job so I need to work for 11 years so I can pay the installments. So all the money I get goes into installments for the car for the next, it's not 11 years, I think it's 8.5 years, something like that. Otherwise, I really wouldn't get a job. I was just gonna I was gonna wait for you know, the business we're building so I can deal with that, but it became necessary. So that screws up my stamina, it screws up my sleep, my streaming schedule, and generally my nice, sweet, beautiful life that I had. But it is what it is. I'm gonna deal with that. I know it sounds weird to some people, but many years ago, I promised myself that I had a bit of an accident anyways. I almost died, and I promised myself that, you know what, I want to have a life where I can have fun, you know, like quality of life, if you like, not work all day and stuff like that. I see a lot of people that work all day, and I don't care about having, like, you know, fancy clothes or a car, or fancy car or whatever. I just want to owe no money to anyone, be debt free, and just have a plate of food on my table. That's it. I don't need a lot. You know, I mean, I love working. I mean, you know, like, I don't just sit here and sleep or scratch my head, or not to say anything else. I'm always busy now. I try and do music, learn how to do videos. I read a lot. I do stuff to improve myself as the best that I can. I don't like sitting on my ass, basically. But the reason why I don't like working is the fact that if you saw me, let's say I'm 45 now, right, going 46. If you saw me around my 25 to 30, like maybe 10, 15 years ago, I did not stop working, dude. I was like in hotel, service, reception, you know, a lot of different posts and stuff like that. And in many other shops, like I was doing 2 or 3 jobs. I loved working. Like, if I didn't work, I felt sick. But recently, the world has changed. You know, everybody is more weird. Everybody is more demanding, more you know, I don't know what the word is in English. Self-entitled to a lot of things, and it's just annoying working. You know what I mean? Like, they've taken out the pleasure of working, because you do a good job, and back in the day, 10, 15 years, somebody would say, well, thank you for your service, thank you for being helpful, thank you for fixing my problem. Now they're like, it's your job to do it, fuck off. You know, things like that. I don't like that too much. You know, it's yeah, I mean, I love working. It's just that people make your work miserable. Sometimes I go, like, I had a customer got in the other day, old guy, I don't know, maybe 70, 75 years old, something like that. Alt level. It does lead back to that. But look, the guy came in, right, and he wanted a hose for the garden. You know, it's not something super expensive, it's not something super important in my opinion. Like, it's a freaking hose, you know what I mean? Like, it's a long plastic elastic tube. That's what a hose is anyways. And we have a selection, right? They have like triple layered and stuff like that, last long. They all come in with a 10-year guarantee and stuff. And they have different colors. So the guy was busting my balls about, like, which one should I take, and do you guarantee this is gonna be okay? And like, yes, I have the same one in my house for 15 years. It's fine. Yeah, and what if it breaks in 10 years? Are you gonna be here? Like, yes, the shop has been here for 90 years, and we stand by our product. If you have any problem, come back. Somebody's gonna be here. It's a family shop. You know, and it just keeps going and going. And what if it breaks, and what I'm gonna do, and I need you to install this on the one end, and I need you to install that on the other. I'm like, yeah, fine, no problem. And I was about to tell him, look, dude, if you're alive in 10 years, I'll replace it for free. You know what I mean? I was like, leave me alone. What if it doesn't work? What if it breaks? I don't know what's gonna happen in 10 years, man. I don't even know how the hell you're gonna be using it. You know what I mean? It's like yeah, it wasn't about me being rude, but the guy was like 75, 80 years. You know, he came apparently from the States. He's like a Greek American situation, or American Greek. I don't know. Take it in any order you want, but like seriously, the whole package he bought was like $35, dude. Like 40 maybe, right? Is that like that important to be so picky? If the hose in your garden is gonna be okay for like 9.5 years for 45, 30, $40? I mean, I don't know. It sounds weird to me to pay so much attention on something like that. I mean, I came to the conclusion that the guy is alone and he just needs to talk. You know what I mean? He didn't care about that. He just wanted to talk with someone, because then he's gonna go home alone. I'm assuming, because this, you know, these old people, if they have a wife, that comes with them. And I think he just wanted to talk and argue a little bit, you know. But nobody asked me if I want to argue and spend my time. But anyway, so you go through the day with, you know, a bunch of people like that, and you're just like, nah, I don't want to work anymore. Because not just me, like everybody on the shop was like, dude, you should have told him just to fuck off. I'm like, nah, that's not my job. But, you know, at least you understand what I'm saying. That's the important thing. I don't like being nasty. I like helping people, but people these days just make your life miserable for, well, not to say without a reason. There is a reason. They do something with their lives that they're bored, but okay, let's do a lot of boxes though, just to finish this section as well. Anyways, yeah, so today I'm a bit tired, well, after all that stuff that happened, Jason. So I mean, I did say that yesterday as well. We're going to be playing Enshrouded today, and I'm happy I made that choice, because it's been a while, and we need to move things forward. And it's an amazing game. And I'm trying to reduce my time on Return of Reckoning a little bit before I go full salty berserker mode. The hell? The game is glitching. Oh no, it's I can see the floor. That's what it is. Ah, okay. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try and finish the 4 rooms we have, plus some detailing on some other rooms. Hopefully before October, because I'm not sure what is. Okay, this is weird. Oh. I didn't know this. This is good. Oops. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish the rooms we have left. Not including the armory, because that was something Tibbs was meant to do. Maybe one day I'll pick it up myself. Oh. And we should, if I manage to get everything done, we should be ready for the release on October, so we can go out in the world, do the quest, get the new tiles and everything, and then start thinking. And of course, I'm 99% certain that as soon as the new expansion comes in, the new tiles comes in, we're gonna have to replace a lot of stuff in the old rooms before we move on to the new rooms and stuff. Yeah, that's also another problem in a lot of work areas, at least where we are. The fact that a lot of the times they hire you for a position that you meant to do, let's say 5 things, and then somehow after the first couple of months you're starting to, once you learn the 5 things you have to do, let's say in 6 months or whatever, then you start to they start to add you new responsibilities and things you have to do. So your 5 things for, let's say, 1,000 euros or dollars, they become 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I mean? And God forbids you are good at what you do, because then or your colleagues start shifting shit to you as well. And the thing that really pisses me off is when you kind of like say to the boss, hey dude, I mean, like, help out here because these guys are pushing a lot of shit on me, and he's like, yeah, but you can handle it, you're good, you know. They kind of suck. He's kind of like getting on their side. It's also annoying. And you're like, yeah, okay, that's fine, I can do all that shit, but I need to get paid. He's like, well, you know, it's a difficult time, the company can't really afford it. And you're like, oh fucking god, I need to find a new job. You know, I feel you, man. Yep, I'm thinking that every day, dude. Every day. Actually, not like an RV, but what I have spotted some very nice mountaintops, which I'm like, I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna make like a huge house where I'm gonna have like, you know, a 2-story house for the wife, and then I'm gonna have my little studio for streaming and cooking and streaming and all that, and a guest house, and you know, a couple of parkings and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna get Starlink, because there's no way I'm gonna get a landline up there for good connection. And I'm gonna hire somebody. You know, we're talking about a lot of money in the lottery. I'm gonna hire somebody to just deliver food, wood, and stuff like that, so I don't have to go and deal with the bloody world anymore. That's what I would do if I was to win the lottery. But a lot of money, you know. I mean, we're talking about a few million, whatever. Oh, now that you said that, I've read something, I've seen something on TikTok, because I have a lot of, I'm following a lot of news agencies on TikTok. And we have one of those companies here in Greece, which I suppose the closest I could describe for you to get ideas like Walmart, right? And apparently they made like last year, I think they made something like 25 to 30 million in profit. Like the total money that they sold stuff was like 20 million, and their I think the word is net. The net profit that they declared for the, like, for taxes and stuff, out of the 20 million was 16,000. And we're meant to believe that shit. you got a gross fucking profits 20 million and you get net 16. Like, what freaking model is that? Well, the thing is, I don't think anything happened to them, like oh no, I shouldn't have broken that, you know, from the tax people. I don't think they've done anything. But welcome to Greece, dude, where only the guy that has a, you know, monthly salary gets screwed. Okay, here we're gonna have a little problem with these boxes, but we can solve that problem when the time comes. Probably remove them, add some wood there as a filler. I'll do it now because I'm gonna forget, so let's pick that one up. Pick that one up. And that one. And we need the square one. There we go. I bet after putting all these boxes, we still haven't picked up the old vault, so we're looking at approximately 5,000 boxes in this server at the moment. I think the game will have a tremendous issue loading next time. But oh well, you know, things have to be done. This is the design. Yeah, it's a good thing you said, because tomorrow is the next lottery. So I should, you know, play a ticket. Pick some numbers. Oh, I don't really pick numbers. I usually shake the phone, put some random freaking numbers. If I'm meant to win it, it's gonna win it like that. There's no need for me to go and, you know, play, you know, 5, 10, 20 every week. I'll just do like the $1 thing and see what happens. But you know, with my luck, I think you could make a lot of money, you know. If I bet on, let's say we'll go for horses, Jason. I bet on A, right? And with my luck, you need to bet on B. That way you win and then you give me some money. I should work with someone, so whenever I bet on something, he bets the opposite. I usually lose, so that means he would win. I don't have a lot of space. Why do I have a lot of space? Hey, at least this section's starting to look good. The funny part is we can add another line in the middle here of boxes. But maybe when the expansion comes, if we don't have enough space for the materials. Because funny enough, this is something that we could make a different save if we had the server, and we can convert this area, just this area, into a resource world, because we have enough boxes here to have everything. I'm putting up all the labels, so theoretically we could convert this into a resource world as well. Once we've managed to move everything from the other vault, we fill in the boxes. Gonna put a temporary teleport, and boom, we got it. Man, I have to go and pick up everything from the other vault, dude. And it's like teleport, empty bag, pick up everything from one box, come down here, drop it in another box, then teleport back. So for one, here is a little bit dark. Why is it? Why do we have this shadow here? I don't like this shadow. It's making it difficult to see the boxes. Let's see. How can we fix this? suppose that would solve the problem. The ones we have inside there. Actually, I'd rather place the one outside first, so I make sure I go on the same area. I like the other one better, to be honest, but we need the light, so. And I don't want to put the hanging ones. Can you just like, I don't know, I mean, can you tell them something or report them like to someone above you that like, hey, I'm doing all this and they're not doing anything, I could use a hand? You know, something like that. Would that be possible? Just to, you know, get somebody to help you get some people off your back for a little bit. Well, I don't know. That's just sad, dude. The fact that you just get piled on. I mean, it happens here a lot where I work and where we live. No, not where I work, but where I used to work. Where I work now is, strangely enough, it's fucking heaven. From the perspective of the boss, it's heaven. I'm like, I went today, right? And I said, look, on the 25th, I have to take a day off because I need to go to the doctor. Gotta go and check my eye. And the reply I was expecting was like, okay, let me see if anybody else, or, you know, we'll let you know, or something like that. And, or, you know, they could say, you know, what time, maybe you need to work 2 hours and then you can go, or something like that. And the reply was, okay, go to the doctor. We don't give a shit. Come back whenever you want. Basically, like, it was like, you don't even have to tell us, you know. Just go. No, it's the only job I've ever had that I can call up and say, hey, look, I don't feel like psychologically or mentally good today to come to work. I just can't be asked. I'm not coming. And they'll say, okay, we'll see you the next day. Like, this is one reason why I like working there. You know, I could get a better job, I could get more money and stuff like that, but I can't get that, I can't get that mentality that they're looking after you. Like sometimes the boss is looking at me. I'm sitting on the phone playing on my phone. He looks at me and I'll say, "Fuck off! I need 10 minutes." And he's like, "Okay." And I really use that word. And he's like, "Okay, take your break and let me know when we carry on with doing stuff." It's nice to feel like you can speak your mind at work without having to worry about being misunderstood or somebody to perceive it as rude. They understand that you can be stressed and you're not going to be like, you know, extremely polite when you're stressed or stuff like that. And if you work there, I've been working there, I mean, I know them many years. But it's nice to be able to speak your mind without feeling, oh, I'm going to get fired, I'm going to do this. But as we said, generally speaking, working in 2026 is not fun. Unless, you know, it's your own job and you don't really deal with people. Yeah. Come on, pick it up. Ah. I can place it here. I think there's already a box there. Yeah. Oh, we got to the point where the boxes don't show anymore. And that one went wrong. Crap. Oh, that is not good. We hit the item rendering level. Not good. Dude, how do I manage to break games like this? The game I made this base. I think I really don't know if this is the biggest base right now, like still alive or alive base in Enshrouded with so many items and stuff. Like the amount of clutter we have is ridiculous. Could I possibly place them from here? Yeah. Yep. I mean, probably they will load next time. Probably. It's not a certainty, but... I mean, the worst part is not that I don't see the box, because right now I don't really need to see the boxes. Like I don't need to open them and do stuff, but it's kind of hard when you're trying to place boxes and you don't know where you exactly put some boxes when you go and like get some more. So next time, like that one stayed, everything else is disappearing. And I wonder if this base will ever kind of like be highlighted on or featured somewhere. Speedy man. Well, now I'm just putting in. Now these ones are actually showing for whatever reason. Okay, let's clear the inventory here. Looks like we have one there and there. Okay, it looks like we've done that. And these ones are disappearing. My designs are too much for the game to handle. And the funny thing is, dude, I sometimes go on Enshrouded Discord and I ask a question like on the general channel. I'm like, do you guys have items that disappear? Like, nope. Do you guys have, like, I wonder if they have one little house or a hobby thing. I don't know. My base is a mess. Okay, I think we've done enough for the boxes that we're gonna let it render before we do some more. So we also here need, we've done all the tags here, I think. So we're gonna need that in the future. We're missing some tags here and we're missing tags on the top. Okay, let's get that one done. Meow. Maybe we have enough, maybe I don't know. Oops, wrong way. I'm missing a few up here. And we were missing one at the end. Remember we got left one. There we go, one left, and now we'll go upstairs. I haven't done this side. You know what? Since I'm downstairs here, let's finish this. We need more boxes. And this would have gone so much faster if we go back to what Tibbs was saying a bit earlier. Like if I could get some people from community to help out. I suppose nobody wants to do this tedious job here and dedicate to the project. I can understand that because this is, I mean, for me it's relaxing, but for some people this wouldn't be a lot of fun. But this is the good thing about a game like this, is that you go through this process, and then if the idea was good and you make it good, then you feel good at the end, you know? You can see the end result. And I think that's why some people, besides my lovely personality that is, they like watching streams like this just to see the oh crap. Just to see the whole progress, you know what I mean? How it starts, how bad it is, how tedious it is, and how it turns out at the end. But I'm happy actually. This went very smoothly today. We completed a large amount. Actually, we completed a lot more sections than I actually thought we would. We still have a little bit of work to do on the left wing and more boxes to add. But that's for next time. Which reminds me, if we stream tomorrow, tomorrow we're gonna be on Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate with the turn-based game, and probably the next day as well. I think we're in a very good point in that game, and we need to just push it a little bit further to start finishing it, because I really want to go to the next one. I think next one we're gonna play Warhammer 40k Battle Sector, which is also turn-based strategy, but with more like RTS feels. Yeah, I'm gonna move to Battle Sector after this one. I've also purchased a Rogue Trader, so but I had Battle Sector on my list earlier, so I'm gonna go with that one after we finish Chaos Gate, and we'll jump on that one a bit later on. Also, Warhounds is out, but it's still a bit expensive for me at the moment. It's another turn-based tactical game. There's quite a lot of them coming out these days. Nah, I'm not cooking today. I mean, I will go on time because I'm a bit tired, as I said, but I'm not cooking today. My mom cooked for us, so we've been supplied today. But my eye is not doing well. Oh, because I didn't tell you this, Jason. This morning I was folding a fly screen seat, and I have no idea how I managed to get it in my right eye, which is the one I did the surgery, and now it hurts like hell. So basically I scraped my healing eye with a plastic, and I don't know, we're gonna see how that goes next week when I go to the doctor. It's almost like physically impossible to get the fly screen in your eye, but I've managed it. Because like, imagine like folding your bed seat and somehow you manage to get it in your eye. It's like, oh, it's almost impossible. I don't even understand how I did it. Like I said, it was one of these days, man. What did it say? Hold on, let me read it, because I don't read what ChatSpark says. I really don't read it. What it says? Let's observe chat in its natural habitat. In the wilds of FixxerTV's chat, we observe the corporate creatures Sumatran 1275, burdened by the weight of acknowledgement task and silent rebellion of co-workers. Meanwhile, ChatSpark flutters about becoming lost souls and to join FixxerTV's tribe. A jest about dwarven labor and playful job about domestic duties add color to his digital ecosystem. Will harmony be restored? Stay tuned. I don't think harmony will be restored. No, we're doomed. We're doomed, I tell ya. plastic and stay there. No, Leave Chat Spark is the best bot we ever had on this stream, man. He's good. He's trying, man. He's trying to, you know, spark something in the chat, wake up people and stuff. He's doing the job. I mean, maybe unsuccessfully, but he's trying. Same as me. Okay, looks like this section is done too. We finished all that section there. Yeah, okay, granted, we do need a lot more boxes, but look at this, we're almost done on this side. I'm happy. That's good progress here. Okay. Actually, I don't think we are done. I think we are done, like, we finished. Yeah, we done the downstairs too, didn't we? Yeah, we fixed this. We have the teleport thingy. Yeah, left side boxes is done. Woo! Alright, so now we gotta start the right side. And then when that is done, we start with the mannequins. That's step 3. Step 4, of course, is finish the boxes and stuff. And then do some detailing and corrections, especially the water stuff here. We're gonna have to destroy that or rebuild from here all the way to the end, but that's step 5. So now we start here. Let's say I've done some basics. We'll put that down. Let's see, have we done this on all of them or? Alright, it seems like we have the basics. So we need to start with dividers. Alright, we have that on top as well. Okay. Now we have some work done here. Not much, but... And then we have to remove all these. Actually, let's remove them now. Oh, we gotta do... The across bit is gonna be the tough one. I'm gonna destroy all these metal walls we have there. And build it. Well, one step at a time. Let's try and finish the ground floor next time we play. Let's do all the dividers and stuff, and then we can do the boxes and upstairs. And then we'll worry about the across part. No. It's never good when I fall down. I wonder, can I climb? Yeah, we can climb. Just to clear a little bit, have this ready for next time. Alright, that's done. So this is ready for next time we play to start working on this. Alright, I think we did good progress. At least we finished the right side completely. So now we're gonna start the left side, and I don't know where I had this blue stuff here. What I was trying to do, no idea. I suppose we were trying to see, have some light. So next step we do the bottom floor, step 2 we do the top floor, step 3 we do the sides, step 4 we fill with boxes, step 5 we fix the water stuff, and step 7 we introduce the mannequins, and step 8 we dress them up, then we're done with this. And then we go to the previous vault to clear it, destroy it, seal it off, do the hollow holes, what's the word, exposition, you know, like a little museum. We put all the little trophies you get and all the little discoveries there, and then that leaves the crafting room, the previous crafting room, and move all the boxes from the old vault, all the materials here. That will be the most time consuming, because teleport, grab one box, the content of one box, teleport here, place it, label it, and then do that for 400 boxes. That will be the pain in the ass. This is why you need a few people, so you can split the jobs and move things forward. At least this room, this is the third idea for this room, maybe the fourth. I think this is the best one I had so far, and I really like it, because now the room, the problem with this room before, I think, was the fact that we had a lot of dead space. You know what I mean? Like, you would walk from the door all the way here, and everything left and right was just empty. Then we added the little lava waterfalls to gain the light, because the game couldn't handle the amount of candles we had. Like, Necropolis had approximately 720 candles, and it couldn't handle it. Some of them would light up, some of them wouldn't. I mean, the atmosphere was really good, but if half your candles don't work, you know, it's not worth it. So we used this for light, and then it was still empty. But then the idea came to bring the production here, and I think it's working out very nice. I think when we're done building everything, and then we start doing the detailing with the mannequins to look like workers and things like that, it will look a little bit alive. Maybe we can add some NPCs moving around. But this thing with the NPCs, I don't know if they're gonna fix it. The range they have for roaming is fine, but the range we have from the sleeping beds on the base is really small, and I don't think they've anticipated that someone's gonna make a base like mine, which is like, you know, like the state of Texas. Anyways, we're close to 9 o'clock. This is the time where I need to log off. Maybe I'm not cooking, but the wife's coming back from work. Spend some time with her. Haven't seen her all day. We'll be back tomorrow if everything goes well with work and stuff. Tomorrow we'll be on Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate, tactical turn-based game. We gotta move the campaign forward there. We'll be shifting through a lot more games now. Okay, so we're gonna have a much bigger variety. We do have, just since we're talking about this, let's see, we have, so you know what we probably, hold on a second, because this game can be a little bit tedious. So the games that I have installed at the moment, so we're gonna like kind of like randomly go through those, is Chaos Gate, we got Battle Sector, which is Warhammer 40k, Hearthstone, Rogue Trader. I've installed Dota 2. I want to start practicing a bit on that one as well. Warhammer Survivors when it comes out, maybe Space Marine 2 for the PvP, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, Corpunk still stays, Warhammer Online Return of Reckoning stays. Yet another zombie game which I do like, it's like a survival thingy. It launches, I think, officially in 5 days. We'll see if they bring something new on that one. Enshrouded, and if I bump into anything else I like, we're going to be doing that. I want to push myself to play more games for us to have more fun and variety instead of doing the same thing every day, and also see, you know, if we can get some more people to our community. And I think I always had the problem that if I don't play a game for a long time, I don't remember what it was, how we play. I want to overcome that problem as well. So I think shifting through a lot of games. Oh, and we also had Speed Freaks, the Warhammer game with the cars. That's also fun to play for a day. So as you can see, I'm expanding the variety in different type of games and stuff. Also, if you do find anything you guys feel that we should be playing it, or is really great and I haven't played it, whatever, feel free to drop it on Discord. Okay, we'll review it. I mean, definitely at some point probably might play what it's called, Grim Dawn, that Rustin said. You know, it's a nice game, but I already have a lot on the rotation here, so we'll see. Anyways, don't forget FixxerTV 24/7 on Twitch. If you want to support this channel, keep a tab open. No need to have the sound, so you can have a tab, mute it, and then watch something else. You also support us at the same time while you're doing whatever you want. Psycho! Oh, I didn't know you were here, buddy. Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, if anything doesn't pop up. So we'll do some 40k tomorrow. Thanks a lot again. Appreciate it. And have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow.